So we wanted it to be called Miami. That was it. But you can't incorporate the name of a city. So the local label that signed us was put the sound machine on it. Our idea, when I joined the band, they played roots Cuban music, old stuff that I used to play for my grandma on my guitar, legit old Cuban congas that were hundreds of years old that people used to, in the streets. Once a year we have carnivals in all our Latin American countries, and people would just go down the street playing frying pans and drums and all these things. So when I joined the band, I came when I was 2 years old. I used to listen to pop music. I love Stevie Wonder, Carole King. I wore out that Tapestry album. All the singer-songwriters. I started singing ballads with the band, and I brought in like the pop music element. So I found myself very easily adapting to the Latin sound, and the band then adapted to my sound. And when we started making our own original music, we had these two vocabularies that were totally natural to us to use. We didn't do it just because, oh, let's try this crazy thing. It was, we were listening, writing something, and I'd say, this rhythm would work. If you dissect conga, our first big worldwide hit, you've got the 2/4 dance beat, there's an R&B bass line, and then underlying all that is the syncopation of Afro-Cuban music, which was really the spiritual music of Cuba, and particularly this conga rhythm that came from Africa, completely mixing with the French and English influences in Cuba, and Spanish, of course, later. So then, after that, after we had a huge following, we were able to do a totally roots album called Mi Tierra that really focused on where that influence came from. And we've done everything in between because it really is who we are. So Miami Sound Machine is still here, and when I perform, they're obviously with me, same guys from 85, although I started in 75. And it's been great, and we've been able to explore all of our experiences everywhere in between. And that's the beauty of art. And I didn't do the political side because music was my escape from that. My dad was in Bay of Pigs invasion. He was a political prisoner in Cuba for 2 years, and then he went to the Vietnam War in the U.S. Army. So for me, music was an escape, although you still hear in songs like Oye Mi Canto, social consciousness, talking about freedom of speech and the necessity for all of us to be able to express ourselves freely.
Thank you.